to have you all in class this year. Our first homework assignment is a little review of two-step equations. So you solve them the same way as you solve one-step equations, except they're called two-step equations because I'm going to have to do two things to get my variable by itself. So I already split my equation into two parts. And I always like to start with the side with the variable. And I like to do the operation that's farthest away from the variable first. So 7m, they're being multiplied, okay? And then I have this plus 8 that's by itself. So I'm going to start by getting rid of this plus 8, okay? So the only way to get rid of 8 positives is to give it 8 negatives. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So plus 8 minus 8, that gives us 0. And then 71 minus 8 is going to be 63. So I got rid of this term, and I'm going to rewrite my equation. Now I have 7m left over on the left side, and that's going to equal 63. So now I have a one-step equation. I'm getting closer to getting the variable by itself. So I'm going to do the same thing. Split my equation into two sides. Now the 7 and the m are being multiplied because they're right next to each other. So the only way to undo multiplication is to do the inverse division. So divide by 7 on both sides. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 1m is the same as m. 63 divided by 7 is 9. Okay, so I'm going to say that m equals 9. Your homework says use mental math to check the solution. So that means whatever I get for m, I'm going to put in right here. And I'm just going to do 7 times 9 plus 8. Okay, 7 times 9 is 63. 63 plus 8, gives me 71. Okay, so I know I did it correctly. Sometimes problems that have fractions can seem a little bit tricky, so I'm going to go ahead and do number 6 for you as well. So once again, I'm going to separate my equation. I'm going to look where the variable is and get rid of the thing that's farthest away from it first. So minus 8, the inverse of minus 8 would be plus 8. This becomes 0. And then 17 plus 8 would be 25. So over here I'm left with c divided by 9. I got rid of this term equals 25. Okay, so now I'm left with a fraction. I know that fractions mean division. The inverse of division is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply each side by 9. I'm going to multiply over here times 9. I'm going to put a 1 there times 9. Okay, so 9 times c is 9c. 1 times 9 is 9. Okay, so 9 over 9 is just a whole. So once again, I've isolated the variable. So I get c equals, and then 25 times 9. Well, I can do it out like this. 45, carry the 4, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Another way to do it would be, okay, I know that 25 times 10 is 250. 250, I'm just adding a 0. And then if I have one less group of 25, 250 minus 25 is 225. So I'm going to say c equals 225. And that is my solution to this two-step equation. If you have any more questions before this is due, please let me know. You can email me or come see me at school. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.